Hello everybody, Miles here, and I want to send you very warm greetings here at the end of 2023. Here in Israel, it is December 31st, and we're about 7 hours away from the New Year's, and we're in kind of that transition period. And I thought it the perfect time to send you, first and foremost, a very warm thank you and gratitude for being part of our practice community, whether it's Aikido or meditation or both. And if we haven't been actually practicing together, thank you for being part of my audience and following the work. And I hope to have more opportunities to practice in the coming year, to go further together and to go deeper together in our practice. Looking back at the 2023, I'm sure that like me, your year has been full of ups and downs. Certainly on a global level, we've been full of ups and downs. Maybe in our personal lives as well, but also the practice. The practice is a forward-leading path, but that forward-leading path sometimes goes up and sometimes it goes down, and that's just how it is. In fact, as you all know, here in Israel right now, we're in one of the darker nights of the down period, in the midst of a war, another round of endless human suffering that we inflict upon each other, and this particular Gordian knot that continuously comes back never seems to resolve itself. And it's in times like these, whether it's in something as big as a war or just a simple kind of itch on our nose when we're practicing, it's at times like these that we rely on our practice to support us. That we look at our practice, as the Buddha said, as a refuge. And that we learn from our practice and we gain sustenance and support. And indeed wisdom arises out of that practice. The late Trungpa Rinpoche had this beautiful quote, or rather an injunction in regards to practice, which completely relates to life, but he said that whatever arises in the course of your practice is the way. Whatever arises in the course of your practice is the way. And as you know, as a practitioner, sometimes what arises is not so pleasant. Sometimes what arises is actually downright unpleasant. Sometimes what arises is nothing less than a dark night. If it's practice related, if it activated a process of transformation that led us to that very point, it can only be good. It can only be a positive thing in our practice. And going through these things in our practice, embracing that first noble truth of dukkha secca, the truth of suffering, the truth of unsatisfactoriness, and embracing or reminding ourselves or relying on the first noble practice of acceptance actually aligns with Trungpa Rinpoche's injunction to accept whatever's arising in our course of practice. Why? Because it's the truth. And the truth is our way forward. Trungpa Rinpoche went on to say, the second half of this quote, whatever arises in the course of your practice is the way. Everything is workable. Every Gordian knot, there is a way that it undoes itself, that it cuts, that it dissolves, that it unties itself. How? I don't know. It's always in the unknown, but that's what our practice is about. Staying open, allowing, accepting what's arising because it is the truth, staying grounded, centered, and connected with it. And then whatever arises out of that dynamic is the way forward. We trust that it is the way forward. So as we finish, or as we leave 2023, it's my wish for you in 2024 that whatever arises in the course of your year, that you're able to accept it as the way. That acceptance might mean stopping, reflecting, and meditating with it. That acceptance might mean getting up and acting or being an activist with it. You'll have to decide, because that will emerge in the moment. whatever arises in the course of your year is the way. And remember, everything is workable. So I hope that this wish will carry us forward in the year 2024, and that our lives will continue to unfold, that the Dharma, or the spiritual depths, will continue to awaken and arise within us all. And that Dharma, that spiritual depth, will continue to be expressed by all of us and brought into the world. Why? Because the world needs it. Have a great 2024, everybody.